Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Me llamo Juan. ¿Y tú? ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Rosa. Mucho gusto, Rosa. Igualmente, Juan. We just heard a typical introduction in Spanish, and now we're going to break it down a little further and slower. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Notice we're asking, what do you call yourself? Instead of, what is your name? In Spanish, we tend to use como te llamas much more often than we use ¿cuál es tu nombre? ¿Cuál es tu nombre sounds a little more formal, and you might see this used in a business setting or when you're filling out forms in Spanish. And now that someone has asked for our name, let's hear a couple of different ways we can respond to this question. Me llamo Roberto. ¿Y tú? Me llamo Roberto. ¿Y tú? Soy Roberto. ¿Y tú? Soy Roberto. ¿Y tú? Of course, you can always just respond with your name, but I'd like to keep the conversation going and ask for their name as well. And now that we know how to introduce ourselves and how others will introduce themselves, let's hear a couple of different replies. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto. Gusto en conocerte. Gusto en conocerte. And just as in English, we can end the conversation with likewise or the pleasure was mine. Igualmente. Igualmente. El gusto es mío. El gusto es mío. I'd like to invite you to create a Spanish name for yourself and practice introducing yourself to your friends. Perhaps you have a name that can easily convert, such as David. Thank you so much for learning with me, and I hope to see you on the next one. Nos vemos!